this is for Peg by Steely Dan. It starts with this really great intro that kind of just, the progression just goes down, you know, all these chromatic notes, from G all the way down to D, actually, so it goes down like that. And there's a pattern here with the chords. It starts with this G, is it like a G6/9 chord? So we've got G in the bass with our pinky, and here we're playing F sharp, A, B, D. That's the inversion they use. Alright, and then the riff goes E, D, E, back and forth. For the horn part. This is kind of like my own thing. I don't know if they do this for the bass line, but I like to use that as my bass notes. As I'm holding out that G and kind of playing half damper pedal. Now it's going to go down to a F sharp 7, sharp 9. A lot of these chords are a mouthful, so I might mess them up. But I got the right notes and the right inversions. So we're holding down that F sharp in the bass. Now it's B flat with our thumb, E with our middle, and A with our pinky. Everybody knows that chord. And that's the pattern here. We're going from the G6/9 to the F sharp 7, sharp 9. And here's the riff. We're using our minor pentatonic for whatever chord we're over. So here we're starting with our D flat with our middle finger, and then E with our thumb, crossing over with our middle finger for the F sharp, A with our thumb, back to the F sharp. So it's da, 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 to our next chord, which happens kind of abruptly with the rhythm, and that's, now we're just moving down, so it's an F6/9. Alright, so that's F in the bass, A, C, D, F for the chord. This time we're going to start with that. It's got a different, slightly different phrasing. Here, listen. Let's see. Alright, so it happens kind of quicker. So it starts C, D, C. And I kind of throw in this little, so D, C, down to our next chord, which is going to be the E7 sharp 9. So we've got E in the bass with our pinky, G sharp, D, and G for the chord. And same idea here, same pattern. We're starting our pentatonic on B, so it's B with our thumb, same fingering for all these, and just E pentatonic. So it starts with our B note, D, E, crossing over to the G, back to the E with our thumb, down to the E flat 6/9, so E flat bass, F, G, B flat D for the chord. Same idea for the bass line, that's B flat C, B flat, pointer, thumb, pointer. Down to the D7 sharp 9. So D down in the bass, F sharp, C, F. And then, alright, pentatonic, A, C, D, F, D. To our first chord of the song, which is C major 7. But let's just review the intro here. So slowly, and then down, okay, so that first chord is C major 7, and it's C in the bass, B, E, G. So it's going to look like an E minor over C. And Donald Fagen loves these kind of ideas. Now it's going to go to a G, let's see, it'd be a G sus2 over B, which is going to be B in the bass, A, D, G. So it's a nice movement with your hands. Very simple once you get what it is. And with this rhythm in place. Dun, dun. So 2 hits on that C major 7, and then you let that G ring out. Alright, so the bass line, I mean the actual bass guitar is playing C, C, G as the keyboard plays the 3rd of that G, being the B. And Donald will kind of roll in. So if you're by yourself, sometimes I like to play the G and the B together to fill it out a little bit. So that's the first chord, and then it basically, it's like a major blues, so it follows the standard blues progression. Going up to the F, which is going to look like F, or A minor over F. So F in the bass, E, A, C for the chord. And it's going to go down to a C sus2 /9. We got E in the bass, D, G, C for the chord. So same movement here with our fingers, and same rhythm. Now you can do the same thing, play C and E for your bass. See how nice and full that sounds, nice harmony sound there. And then it goes back to the C, just like a blues would. Now, up to a G. That's a G major 7. We got G in the bass, F sharp, B, D for the chord, to the D sus2 /9. So I'm playing the F sharp and D here for the bass, and then E, A, D. That's the Steely Dan chord right there that everybody talks about, right? To the F. Oops. That, I think it probably goes through that twice, right? 2 verses. And then after it comes back to the C, it goes into the chorus. Alright, so the first 2 chords are the same. I'm just playing in a C octave here, if you can't see that, down to the B. So I'm still following the same chords with my right hand. Alright, and I'm just doing a low, high with the octaves. Adding in the 5th in the middle or something. It's for a little rhythmic quality. Up a little bass pattern for that, alright? So that's the first 2 chords. Alright, now it's like an A minor, and I'm rolling into that A, by the way. It's from the G, G sharp, A. And I'm just playing G, C, D. That for the first chord. Now it's like a E minor 7 that with that A in there. So it's a E, B for the bass chord, and then I'm playing the G, A, D, like that. Sometimes I'll go play that A, B, E, do things like that. So it'd be, you know, mess around with these kind of ideas. Twice. Now it goes to this chord. I'm not sure what it is. Let me look at the chord chart for the chorus. I can't find it. Well, anyway, some sort of a D flat chord. So we've got D flat octaves in the bass. Let me just give you the notes for now. B, E, A. Now it's going to just go down to the C major 7 again. It's a nice little change. Love that part. So C octaves, and then just the B, E, G. Alright, so far with the chorus. To these. And that's the rhythm. Kind of rolls into this G6 chord. I'm going F, F sharp, G, and playing just a simple B and E, like that. 2 hits there. Now I'm going to a F sharp 7 chord, so that's F sharp octaves in the bass, and I'm playing B flat, E. Now it's a B minor 7, and I'm rolling into that one again. From the A, you can't see that, but it's A, B flat, B. 2 hits again, and I'm just playing it's going to look like a D up here. So A, D, F sharp. And then another one of these E7 sharp 9 chords. Sharp 5 too, because he's playing a C in there as well. So we've got E and D for the bass notes, playing those together, and then the G sharp, C, D, and E. I apologize, I'm not you know, classically trained or anything, so I don't really know the chord names that well. So that's that one from this B. Kind of a jump when you do that, if you want to do that roll in there like he does. Alright, and then it goes to a minor 7, but you can play it a number of ways. He goes up here like this and plays the A, G, A, C, E, G, big chord there. And then it goes to a C over D chord. So that's D octaves in the bass, C, E, G. Just a C chord up top. So let's do the whole chorus slowly. Remember, you have this option here on this first chord. Then it goes back to this for like 4 bars, I think, and then it does this little kind of interlude part. We'll see. To get us back to that, to the G6/9 chord. So really awesome chords happening here. So after we do this, at the end of the chorus, do this F sharp minor 7 chord, but again with the rolling into it, the chromatic note. So we go from E, F to the F sharp. It's going to look like an A chord. So E, A, C sharp. that same B minor 7 as before. That's B in the bass, and it's going to look like a D chord. So A, D, F sharp, to a E minor 7, so that's E in the bass, and it's going to look like a G chord. That's D, G, B. A lot of slash chords. Like that. And that's going to get us right. So after that E, we just go back to the B minor 7. And that's going to get us right to back to where we need to be on that C major 7. Back to the intro. So then it's just the intro chords and riffs. Oops, I always get lost here. And that's how you play peg. I'm messing up. Yeah, that's how you play peg. I think that's all we have, right? There's no more to it, I believe. Let me just check the chart here. Oh, it looks good. Just a lot of repetitiveness at, going through that a couple times. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And we'll see you next time.